Right, we're now working on round 8, and what we're going to be creating in round 8 are the French blue accents that you can see here, including these 3 leaves at the corner. Okay, there is a sort of close-up or detailed section of these corner leaves in a chart, a detailed chart section, I should say, of the corner leaves in the pattern. So if you work from charts, that is available to you, but we'll go through them so you can see how they're made. Right, I'm going to start by joining the yarn into any avocado chain space from the previous round. That's just going to get us going. So pull up a loop and pull up a chain to secure it, and that's obviously not going to count as our first stitch, so we'll put 1 double crochet in there as well, and that is our first stitch. So we're going to start by making 7 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and we're going to put 1 double crochet into the skipped stitch at the top of the next leaf we come to. So you can see that skipped stitch. It is, am I not over the top there? It's sort of vertical. It's kind of vertical. So we're going to put a double crochet into there. And that's just going to hold that chain up there in place. And what we're going to do is we're going to go straight into making those corner 3 leaves. Okay, so we will make 5 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and this is going to be this first leaf here, the one to the right. All right, so we're going to work back along that 5 chain as follows. We'll skip the first chain, 1 double crochet into the next one, 1 half treble into the next 2. Make sure I'm going in the right place. 1 and 2. Okay. And 1 double crochet into the next one. Now, when you get to the end here, you're going to need to put a slip stitch into the base. And I'm going to start by putting a slip stitch into the front loop of the stitch that sat at the bottom and into the side of the stitch that is sat at the bottom, and just make my slip stitch there. We need that so that we can position our hook and go back up again to make the middle leaf. Okay, right, we're going to work the center leaf now, which is slightly bigger than the side leaves. So we're going to make 6 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and turn to work back along the chain in the same way, but we've got some sort of slightly different stitch formations. So 1 double crochet in the second chain from the hook. Okay, 1 half treble into the next one. Just want to make sure I've gone into the right place there. Yes, 1 half treble into the next one. 1 treble. Don't know if this is perhaps a little bit too close up. 1 treble. 1 half treble again. And then 1 double. Okay. Perhaps a better focus, isn't it, actually? Right, so again, we're going to go into, we're going to slip stitch at the end, but this time we're going to go into the slip stitch we made on the last leaf, which is just there. You'll see it sort of sitting across, and we're going to go into the top of the stitch like we did last time, and to the left leg of the stitch like we did last time. So each time we do this, we're picking up the slip stitch from the leaf before. Okay, so that is 2, and we're now going to complete this by making the 3rd leaf, which is that smaller leaf. So 5 chain again this time, and we will repeat what we did for the first little leaf. Okay, so it's 1 double crochet in, skip the first chain, 1 double crochet into the next one, half trebles into the next 2. 1 and 2, and then a double crochet again. All right, and just to finish, let's remind you of the slip stitch. So we'll go into the slip stitch from the previous leaf, which you will see it's sat there, the slip stitch from the one before, and then into the top of the leaf, top of the stitch where the chain came out originally, and the side of the stitch. So they get worked 3 times all in. And that there is our 3 leaves. See if I can hold it the right way around. The 3 leaves at the top of the corner avocado leaves. Okay, so that is what they look like when you've completed them. Right, okay, so we're now going to come down the other side of this little leaf here by making those 7 chain again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and we will secure that by putting a double crochet into the chain space at the other side of the little leaf. Let me just see what that looks like, and then I'm going to move that camera out a little. All right, so that is what our corners look like. It's a little bit of work, but it's very achievable. So that you're going to be working 4 times. Let's look at how we then work the middle part. Okay, so we'll do that now. Right, to work behind this leaf is really straightforward. It's just 15 chain, which is a bit of a relief, isn't it, after what we've just done. So 15 chain. And we will secure that into the next chain space that's gone behind that little leaf. All right, and then we start all over again. So those 2 elements make up this round. So we've got the triple leaves at the corners, and then just this sort of little collar, if you like, of chains that go around the middle section. So I'll finish those off and we'll have a little look. Okay, I'm nearly there. I've finished the last 15 chain, and all I need to do now is slip stitch into the first double crochet to finish the round, and we will have a little look. Just snip that yarn. Oh, I'll do that after actually. Sorry. Right. So again, all present and correct, possibly a little bit curlier than our actual sample, but don't worry because everything will get joined to the frame, and also then blocking will take care of anything else. But we've put the elements in place, and probably the most complicated round there, and we've smashed it. So time to move on.